So it all started this morning, as usual. I got a late start, walking in the woods. Sit down for about an hour, and this little feller decides to pay me a visit. A little four-pointer, spike-ish. He had some nubs and some main beams coming there, but definitely was too young to take a shot at. After the little buck lost interest, I decided to wait a few minutes and got up and walked to a lower end of the property. That's where I ran across these guys. About 8 turkeys, just scratching around in the sunlight. Feathers flying. When I first saw them shake their feathers out, I literally thought I was looking at a bear. Once I got over to the other little place that I sit, there's like 3 or 4 places here that I sit up at that I've seen deer and shot deer and things like that. But I had this little encounter with these doe. It looks like a young mom and maybe her first birth, her first calf, or whatever you want to call them, fawn. I don't know. But you can see the one is lurking kind of in the back and doesn't actually come very close. It's funny that the yearling is actually more skittish than what I assume is the mother. Um, but this little girl, she was very interested in what I had going on. This is why I love bow hunting on the ground. It doesn't get any better than this. These girls decided they just wanted to hang out with me for the day. So they stood around, walked around, grazed around, trying to figure out what I was for about probably 35, 40 minutes. I assume they thought I was Sasquatch or Bigfoot, maybe something like that, but eventually they got wind of me a little bit. Actually, the young one, she kind of snorted at me and they both ran off. Not at a I'm scared run, but just we're trotting away because we don't know what the big hairy thing on the tree stump is. Today I'm hunting on a property that I've hunted on the last 2 years that I've killed deer. And where I'm sitting here, where these doe are just walking all around me, when I walk to this little stump that I sit on, it's a fallen tree, and the roots are still exposed, so it gives me some cover to my left. But there's a constant reminder of a deer that I missed 2 years ago or 3 years ago in this old tree. I shot this arrow over 2 years ago at a doe who had just been standing around all day, and I finally decided to take the shot. And just like these does, she had no care in the world if I was here or not, and she stood up directly in front of me, 15, 16 yards maybe. And I didn't see, at that time, that tree in this picture was much smaller, but I didn't see it in my sight, and so that is how the tree has grown up around the broadhead that I couldn't dig out that day. But it's still a constant reminder of a deer I missed. So today's been a good day. Seen a lot of movement, seen a lot of deer, seen some sign. We're just looking for something a little bit bigger. I can still see those doe, probably 100 yards. They finally ran off, but I don't know. I just thought it was super neat. I love hunting on the ground, and this is why. For experiences and moments like that. If I was in a tree stand right there, it wouldn't have been as up close and personal. I don't know. That's really cool. I've missed it. I didn't hunt last year, and I missed it.